Hi there, Roy Smalley, Nesta Certified Personal Trainer with BodyChangeCoach.com. I'm here to demonstrate for you an exercise called a hip hitch, sometimes called a hip hike. This is designed to work muscles through the side of the hip and through the side of the glute that are really important in stability, really important in maintaining functional movement through the gait cycle and the running cycle. So if you're a runner, definitely an exercise you should be doing. If you're an older adult, definitely an exercise you should be doing to help keep yourself toned up and less prone to falling or slipping. And if you're somebody who just wants to move better, definitely an exercise you should be working on. The muscles here ultimately support everything below it in the kinetic chain. So if those muscles get weak, you may be prone to different problems with the knee, with the ankle, with the foot. So with the hip hitch, what we're going to do, and a lot of exercises have been showing you can tap on something for balance. For this, much better if you can do it in a balanced state without having to tap on. That being said, if you absolutely cannot hold balance, feel free to tap something out for balance just to keep your stability, but work toward being able to do this without holding onto anything for balance. What we're doing is contracting the muscles in the side of the hip here to bring the other foot up off the ground. My knees are straight without locking them, without letting the kneecaps squeeze and come out, okay? So keep the knees straight. What we're doing is squeezing right here to bring this side of the hip downward and this side of the hip up, okay? So we're doing a shift of the pelvis, almost like you're slouching against a wall, but the muscles here on this side of the hip and leg should be doing the work to bring this side of the hip up. This side should be fairly relaxed, okay? You can see how I can swing it freely right now if I try, okay? This side should be very, very tight, okay? We're just gonna hold in this position for 30 to 60 seconds, longer if you can handle it, really working to maintain that balance and stability. Let that balance and stability come from the leg, come from the hip, okay? Come from the ankle. Really work on developing that sense of balance and proprioception, okay? Your awareness of your place in space. Hold for 30 to 60 seconds on one side, and then do the same thing on the opposite side. Squeeze, bring the hip down on this side, let the hip come up on this side. You feel relaxed on here, okay? You can see how the foot comes up off the ground, right next to the other foot. This is not a result of bending in the knees, this is a result of shifting the weight onto this leg, squeezing the hips to raise the other leg up off the floor, okay? We're gonna hold this again 30 to 60 seconds and let it go back down. Now, one thing I want you to be aware of, a tip for this, don't do this by leaning to the side, okay? There, you're getting the muscles of the back, you're getting the muscles of the abdomen involved, and you're just leaning to lift that leg up off the ground. It's not getting the desired effect. Squeeze through these muscles, okay? You should feel like here is very, very tight. It may fatigue very, very quickly if you haven't done any work with hips, okay? And it may fatigue very, very quickly if you've got a muscular imbalance there. But very important to get those corrected to be much more functional in your everyday life, okay? This is an exercise you can do every day, an exercise that doesn't require any weight, and an exercise that's very important, like I said, for anybody who's a runner, anybody who is just wanting to be more functional in their everyday movement, more efficient in their gait, and anybody who might be prone to falling, like older adults. Once again, Roy Smalley, Nesta Certified Personal Trainer, BodyChangeCoach.com. Come see me if you've got any questions.